Gita. My name is Sandra and I will be reading another story with a Cornish flavour to it. Today's story is called I Brushed My Teeth with Hair Gel, and it's written and illustrated by Alistair Hoswell, and we've been given permission by the publishers Alistair Hoswell Publishing Company to read this to you. So let's see what's happened when you brush your teeth with your hair gel. Callum loves cars and making dens with his friends, but his favourite thing to do is collecting mini beasts from the garden. He likes nothing better than to head indoors with a handful of creepy crawlies to look at through his magnifying glass. Sometimes Callum even puts them in his sister's bed when she's not looking. He never likes to do what he's told. He actually does the complete opposite. It all began one morning when Callum was late for school. "Callum, you're going to be late," his mum yelled. Callum was still in bed and it was time for him to get ready for school. "Oh, but Mum, I want to stay in bed. I'm so tired," Callum said with a very loud yawn. "Why do you think you're so tired, Callum? Is it because you went to bed very late last night and you wouldn't go to sleep when you were told?" asked his mum with a concerned voice. "I know, Mum, but I love watching TV and playing video games before bed," groaned Callum with another yawn. Callum slowly rubbed his eyes and placed one foot out of bed. Then he rubbed his eyes again and placed the other foot on the floor. Callum was so tired from staying up late, but dragged himself into the bathroom to wash his face. Callum reached for the soap, but instead of the soap, he washed his face with shaving foam. "Oh no, this isn't soap," he gasped to himself. Callum had been too tired to notice what he was doing. Washing your face is hard to do when you're feeling sleepy and not like you. He grabbed a towel and cleaned his face off, only to realise that he hadn't grabbed a towel at all. He'd reached for his school shirt instead, which was now covered in shaving foam. "Oh no, I thought I was using a towel, not my school shirt." Getting ready for school is hard when you're feeling sleepy and not like you. He groaned as he ran out of the bathroom and went downstairs for breakfast. Callum sat at the breakfast table and started to eat his breakfast, only to be yelled at by his little sister. "Hey, that's my porridge, Mummy made that for me." His little sister Ella was upset because her brother was too tired to notice that he was eating her breakfast. "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do anything right this morning," Callum whined with a sad face. His mum overheard him from the kitchen and shouted, "Why do you think that is then, Callum?" Callum glanced at his mum with a grunt and rung back upstairs. "Dad, can I stay home, please? I'm so tired," shouted Callum. "Now, son, why do you ask that? It's because you didn't go to bed when you were told last night. Now you're so tired that you have washed your face with my shaving foam, dried your face in your school shirt and eaten your sister's breakfast. You'll get yourself ready for school, young man, before you're even later," replied Callum's dad with a stern expression on his face. "Oh, bother," shouted Callum. He ran back into the bathroom again and he put the shower on. As he stepped into the shower, Callum had a huge shock. "Ah, it's freezing," shouted Callum with a shiver in his voice. "That's because you got up so late, Callum. There's no hot water left," shouted his mum. Callum's day was going from bad to worse. He'd been making so many mistakes because he'd gone to bed so late. He grabbed a clean shirt, dressed for school and ran downstairs. Then his mum asked him, "Have you brushed your teeth?" He ran back upstairs and looked in the mirror. He looked so tired. "I wish I didn't stay up so late. I've made everybody cross and I've not had any time to get ready for school." Callum took his toothbrush from the bathroom cupboard and squeezed what he thought was the toothpaste onto the brush. "Ew, yuck!" shouted Callum. He was so tired that he had squeezed hair gel onto his toothbrush instead of toothpaste. "Yuck! That's disgusting," he shouted. Brushing your teeth is hard to do when you're feeling sleepy and not like you. Callum ran downstairs and jumped into the family car as quickly as he could, spitting out the hair gel from his mouth. "Have a great day, children," called Callum's mum as they pulled up outside the school. Callum dragged himself slowly into the classroom. "Hello, Callum, did you watch that film last night? There's this new film on tonight. It's about..." But before Callum's friend Jensen could finish his sentence, Callum replied, "This morning I washed my face with Dad's shaving foam. I cleaned it off with my school shirt. I ate my annoying sister's breakfast. I had a freezing cold shower as there was no hot water left. But worst of all, Callum cried, I brushed my teeth with hair gel." "I won't be staying up late anymore as I don't want to be rushing around and late for school every morning," explained Callum. "Callum," said his friend with a yawn in his voice, "guess what, Callum? The same thing happened to me this morning too, only I ate my dog's breakfast and I washed my hair with mouthwash. You think you had it bad. I didn't even have time for a shower." Callum and Jensen realised that going to bed late is not a good thing to do when you have school the next day. When you are tired, you can make all sorts of mistakes as you haven't had enough rest. From then on, Callum always went to bed when he was told. He was never late for school, and do you know what? He never, ever brushed his teeth with hair gel again. That could be rather messy, couldn't it? Hope you enjoyed the stories this week, and we'll see you again soon. Du kennis!